The first 6 days of this training is where you will learn the theories of NLP and also practice it in the classroom. Roughly, I would say it's about 40% theory, 60% practice, even in the classroom. Let's start with a little bit of refresher of the introduction to NLP. What is NLP? NLP is a model to study the system of thinking of someone. Now, why would we want to do that? Before we even go back and look at the model itself, the big question to ask ourselves is, why do you want to do that? Simple. If you personally have been stuck somewhere in life, it could be in the area of relationships, it could be in the area of finances, it could be in the area of coaches, career or business, it could be in the area of health, fitness. If there is any area of life where you think you have been stuck in the past and you want to come out of it, then NLP allows you a method by which you can study the system of thinking that has caused you to be stuck, and also you can study the system of thinking that is required for you to become unstuck and make progress. That's why NLP is considered as one of the most powerful fields of study in the realm of psychology. The model of NLP suggests that a thought, when it occurs in the form of your 5 sensory systems, which is visual, as in images. We have a visual cortex in our brain and we make mental images, we remember faces from the past, we imagine seeing someone into the future. All of these are images in our mind. Auditory, sounds, we've heard sounds in the past, we imagine we'll hear sounds in the future. Kinesthetic, kinesthetic stands for touch and feeling. Olfactory, olfactory stands for smell. And gustatory, gustatory stands for taste. Anytime you activate your visual cortex and recall a mental image of something you've seen in the past or create an image of something in the future, that is what is known as having a thought. That's the model of NLP. Then in this model there's another piece, which is your cognitive logic, data processing, sorting, what if, analysis. In other words, your self-talk. Now, as a child, when you are born, you start seeing things, you start hearing things, you start feeling, you start smelling, you start tasting. You don't have the cognitive logic built yet. Over a period of time, what happens is people accumulate experiences. The child accumulates experiences. Experiences are the base, and through those, you start forming beliefs, values, and habits. And these beliefs, values, and habits, they are at the background of your entire thinking process, which means your beliefs will influence what are the active thoughts that you have in the present moment at any given point of time. Based on what your beliefs are, your values are, and your habits are, your active thoughts will be determined. A repeating set of thoughts that you have actively can be considered as a habit by itself. So we're going to work with habits during this training. How is it useful to know this is a little piece called language. What about language? Language is a way to communicate our thoughts with each other and with ourselves.